technical controllers, please prepare the referees and jury for introduction. The athletes competing in the men's up to 54 kilogram category, Group B.
Good morning, here we go. A new European Championships as they go to yearly. And just like the previous Europeans 4 years ago, we are in Tbilisi at the Wppo Hotels and Preference. And we've got a championship debutant who will get our competition underway from Georgia, Giga Zigava. Here's the athletes presentation.
Representing Kazakhstan, Wppo Tbilisi. Representing Armenia, Wppo. And representing Hungary, Tbilisi. Ladies and gentlemen, your athletes for the men's 54-kilogram category.
So that's Group B in this men's 54-kilo final to get us underway. We've got the women's 41 and 45 a little bit later on in this morning session. That's in around 2 hours' time. We are at 10 to 9 in the morning, 8:50 a.m. Tbilisi time. We are 3 hours ahead of Central European time and 4 hours ahead of GMT, International Standard Time. But there have been so many competitions here, you pretty much must know the time zone now. And we'll have the men's 49-kilo final in the afternoon. There'll be opening ceremonies as well. And certainly compared to previous years, the days will be a little bit shorter as well. There's around 170 competing at these European Championships this week. 2 new countries as well. Czechia, the Czech Republic, and Malta. For the first time in international powerlifting competition, we'll be wheeling out the red carpet for them a little bit later. Very good morning from Will Downing. Nice to be with you back in Tbilisi at this venue which has become so familiar to us all. It's the 6th year that this has been a major host venue for international powerlifting. They know what they're doing here. And these are men who certainly have that as well. Sherry Forsman, the world record holder, 205. Diego Shpeny, the next-gen world record and European record holder, Vladimir Krivulya, with the European record as we go through the various continental records in this 54-kilo category. So we'll start at 90 with Giga Tsigava for the host nation Georgia. Gabriela Di Cristina going up to 98. He's in the next gen category. We've got next gen and rookies and the total lift to watch out for as well. Gabriela Di Cristina we had at the World Championships, and he was immense. So we'll see how he does here. And in this Group B, we go up to 140. And Diego Shpeny of Hungary. A few familiar names, especially as we go into Group A a little bit later. Mohamed Kanaktuk, Axel Bourlon, Vladimir Balinets are among those in Group A a little bit later.
1 minute remaining for changes to the first attempt.
And we've got a referee's draw to do as well. And here they are.
Who our referees are for this session for the men's up to 54-kilogram category Group B. And the technical officials are Chief Referee from Slovakia, Martin Kepla. Left side referee from Korea, Eugene Lee. Right side referee from Nasser, Mohammed El-Matsi. Technical controller from Georgia.
So our referees, Martin Chapla of Slovakia, who has not changed. The left side referee, Lee Eugene of Korea. The right side referee, Mohammed El-Mansi of Egypt. Technical controller, Mariam Devdariani of Georgia. Technical delegates for these championships, for this section of the championships. Caro Cifarelli, here are our video referees, Olga Pokabashina, Mohamed El Shabeni of Kazakhstan and Egypt, respectively, and Zito Gyurka of Hungary. They're on video review for this Group B.
Referees and spotter loaders, please take your position on the field of play.
So from here on in, the Continental Championships are going every 2 years. It will be Bangkok for the Asia Oceania Championships next month. Algeria for the African Championships. Santiago scheduled for the Americas Open. Bahrain for the World Championships in December.
Spot loaders, please load the bar to 90.
And the World Championships going to every year as well.
15.
So we'll start off with 90 for Giga Sigava, who was in a major championship competition for the first time.
Yeah. I only got one question. So is that all you got? You go big or stronger. You push harder. Is that all you got? You climb higher, faster. So is that all you got? You put your best in the rest in. No resting. So is that all you got? You put your best in the rest in. No resting. Is that all you got? So you a victor. I only got one question. So is that all you got?
And we begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready for some powerlifting? The bar is now loaded. For his first attempt representing Georgia, Giga Zigava.
So the honor of being the first competitor at these European Championships goes to the host nation. It's Georgia and it's Giga Zigava, going for a lifetime best already. 87 is mark. This is for 90. He is 30 years old and he's looking for something massive in terms of competition here, in terms of what he's done before.
1 minute remaining.
Well, they found a whole load of new competitors since they became a big venue in the World Powerlifting circuit back in 2021, and every year they keep wheeling out new names, basically. It is a championship debut for him. He has been involved in the Tbilisi World Cup a couple of years ago. And that's a good lift to start. So, lifetime best for him. He finished 8th in the Tbilisi World Cup last year. And, well, this is a nice start for him. And chances definitely in the total lift as well as we go on in this competition. But what a nice start for Giga. Good and clean. That's all he needed to do. Nice start. Good boost for his competition here.
The bar is now
nice clean lines. Took it handily.
Representing Italy, Gabriele Di Cristina.
Now here's a lad who impressed a lot at the World Championships last year at the age of 18. So he's a next-genner. And there are 2 in the next gen in this. Nobody in the rookies, by the way. Gabriele Di Cristina. He was 4th in the World Juniors last year, but bronze in the total lift. And he definitely did impress in that. No doubt about it. So going here for 98. This would be a new lifetime best by 2 kilos compared to what he's done already in his career at those
1 minute remaining.
World Championships. Three lifetime bests he had there. He missed out in his last attempt, which was 97, but what's 1 kilo between, friends? 98 then is his target. Gabriele Di Cristina for Italy.
Bravo,
that's a lovely, lovely lift. 3 white lights for Gabriele Di Cristina, and he is away. That's just what you want to see on a Thursday morning, or whatever day it is here. I think it's Thursday. Very successfully done. Nice start. Perfect. Nice technique. Well, he has a very good technique about him.
His first attempt representing Hungary, Nandor Tunkel.
Perfectly done. So on we go, and here's a man who's done it all before, the European silver medalist in 2015. In Eger in Hungary, 4th in the Paralympic Games last year, bronze in Rio. For Hungary, Nandor Tunkel. And he's still only 37, 38 in a few weeks' time, so early greetings there. So decent attempt for 100 as we go into the 3 figures for the first time, and he's definitely a good campaigner when it comes to this weight. As we've seen there, good lift. 3 white lights. That's a nice way to start. Nando Tunkel is away and clear.
The bar to 100
And he is our new early leader.
Rack height 11.
Yeah, did well there. Crowds coming in already this morning, as you see. It's just past 9 a.m. Tbilisi time.
For their first attempt representing Kazakhstan, Kwanish Rakhatuli.
And as is always the case, we have various championship debutants here, and here's the latest of them from Kazakhstan. So not in European powerlifting, he's in the open competition. He's one of only a handful actually from outside Europe competing here. Only about a dozen. Cuba are among those represented. Kazakhstan as well. Kwanish Rakhatuli on his championship debut at the age of 20. And this would be a lifetime best attempt at 112, and that's a good lift. So he's got that. That's all perfect so far then. So far, so good. Ah, what a way to start this competition, eh? All very positive to date. Absolutely nailed that. Very good, strong, capable lift.
The bar is now loaded for his first attempt representing Armenia, Wppo Tbilisi.
Next up for Armenia, and still in the next gen category, we've seen him already in the World Championships 3 years ago in Dubai, where he finished 4th in the rookie competition. Arthur Babayan. Going for 135 here, so again we're talking about a whopping lifetime best attempt. So Arthur Babayan of Armenia going here for 135.
1 minute remaining.
Silver in both the main competition and the total lift at the Next Gen World Championships last year. Now, he went up to 141 then last year, so he has good form. This is well inside his lifetime best. So all things are possible for him here.
No lift.
Well, that's the way it was supposed to be. But the press sequence they've all voted him down on, that has to be tidied up.
That's a no lift press sequence for Armenia's Wppo Tbilisi.
That's the first time they've broken out the sad music here.
Spot loaders, please load the bar to 140 kilograms, rack height 4.
Well then, that's something to be fixed from his point of view.
The bar is now loaded for his first attempt representing Hungary, Jurgo Zemenyi.
Yeah. Never really looked under control. He's gone heavy there, so that will definitely have to be fixed. As we go on. It's the next-gen world champion from the 2023 Worlds in Dubai for Hungary, Wppo Tbilisi. At this venue last year, he finished 5th in the Tbilisi World Cup. Went up to 136 then, so he's going to 140 here. He lifted 140 at the Irish Invitational in Dublin last summer. It was behind Finlay, Davidson. So now 140 this is, and this for the lead, looking for a nice controlled lift. Not an issue, 3 white lights. And he gets it. And he gets into the lead as well. Wppo Tbilisi in front. This is Group B, remember. Still a long way to go. But a nice lift by Wppo Tbilisi for Hungary. Well, they were fine hosts for very many years themselves. Hosted European Championships, number of World Cups in Eger, right up in the north of the country, which was a lovely city. He's been very good on the World Cup circuit, 5th in this venue last year when he lifted 136. 9th in Sharm el-Sheikh the previous year. So he's a man who's got nice form. That's round 1 done. So into round 2 we go then. A lot of these competitions this year are going to be quite short. And Giga Chikava is going once more for another big time, lifetime best. This time, 95.
One minute remaining.
So this to add 5 onto the previous mark. Obviously worth keeping an eye out for the total lift as well. We'll have to get all 3 in and hope the rest falter a little bit up the line. He certainly didn't linger in terms of the stop sequence. It was all good and sharp and quickly done. So he's got his first 2 lifts in, and Chikava, well, he doesn't change position in the table. He stays in 5th position in this Group B, but still that's a nice way to start. Good clean lines. Didn't have anything to worry about, and he got it. That's all that he needed to do. Good, proper, solid lift.
The bar is now loaded for his second attempt, representing Italy, Gabriele Di Cristina.
So into round 2 then for Gabriele Di Cristina. And he opened up a little bit lower than his lifetime best, and again he's aiming within that, going for 101 here. So to Cristina, he would move up a spot above Nando Tunkel if he were to get this. So here he comes, 101 to break through the three-figure barrier today. Yes, he's done it. Superbly done. De Cristina gets it 101. It was 2-1 in his favor.
Easy, 2 good lifts.
Nicely put away.
Spot loaders, please load the bar to 110 kilograms, rack height 5.
Yeah, absolutely perfect there. Well, not for one referee, actually from that view from the right-hand side, got voted down, but nothing much to worry about with that.
Hungary, Nandor Tunkel.
So on we go to Nando Tunkel then, the European silver medalist from 2015. So he has won gold in this venue before in the Tbilisi World Cup 2021, which was held a few months before the World Championships were staged in this very auditorium. It's always been in here. This would be the 7th major event they've had here, the 8th. Since they became a stopover on the World Tour. So Nando Tunkel going here for 110, which is a nice big step up here. Aiming to go strong at 110. And he has done it. Nando Tunkel gets that clear.
2 for 2.
Yeah, so far so good for the Hungarian.
That lift keeps him at the #1 spot.
Well, now, when he finished 4th in the Paralympic Games in Paris, he went way above this mark, so that's always the suggestion he's coming back from injury. He was down the list at the World Championships last year in Cairo. In new administrative capital. Hey, we've got a few World Cups and African Championships to come in Cairo. We're all going back there.
The bar is now loaded for his 2nd attempt representing
But Nando has had some very, very high
Kolesh.
finishes in previous years. Certainly feels as if he's on the way back right now. And here's a lad who is in his first championship. But he's no longer eligible in the underage categories, having turned 20 in November. Kuanish Rakutuli. So 6th in Tbilisi previously. This his championship debut, 112. He lifted in the opening round. This to add 5 onto it for 117. Looking to keep that one under control. A little bit of a waver on the way up, but all
2 for 2
sufficiently clean. He's got that. 117 for Kuanish Rakutuli.
135 kilograms, rack height 15. It's been all good lifts in round #2.
That's a lifetime best. He's got 2 of them so far. Now, Rakutuli has certainly produced the goods to date in this.
The bar is now loaded.
The silver medalist in the next gen at the World Championships last year.
Artur Babayan.
Silver behind Gergely Shbeni as it happens. We'll see him back again shortly. Artur Babayan of Armenia missed in the opening round. He was the only one to do so. So missed 135 last time, going for it again here.
One minute remaining.
So looking for a bit of extra stability here in this second attempt. And already when the bar was at its height, he certainly looked to have struggled a little bit. But we'll see on the way up, the rest of it's been fine. So before the lift, that bar rocked a little bit, but as soon as the lift began, he was perfectly fine. So he gets one on the bar. The World Junior silver medalist in the next gen last year, silver in the total. And he has got that finished off well for Armenia. Artur Babayan, successful in this 54-kilo final. And once it was time to get the lift going, that was all perfectly fine.
149 kilograms. That was set October 9, 2025 in Cairo, Egypt, by our next athlete, lifting for Hungary, Wppo Tbilisi.
So Wppo Tbilisi going here for 145. This to increase his advantage in this Group B by 5 kilos, and he's got a good big advantage over the rest at the moment. And in Group A, in the opening round, we're due to go up to 173 for Vladimir Balinets. So Tbilisi could be in contention for one medal or another. He's 21 now. Gold in the next gen in the last 2 World Championships, and the world record in the next gen as well.
It is a
145, and it's a good lift. 3 white lights for Tbilisi. Successfully done so. Only one miss so far, that from Artur Babayan, but he put that to right in this second round, and Wppo Tbilisi successfully there. He's 21 now, so the next gen days are behind. There's no records to go for today, only personal ones. And maybe a little bit later he can go for that, but that lift was perfectly fine. No messing about with the chest, you'll see. Kept that constant. Strong lift, did well.
The bar is now loaded.
Plenty here supporting Italy and Hungary and Turkey, because they've got second Shakmaz coming up in Group A, which will begin after this round, and this round begins now. So Giga Chikava has twice broken his lifetime best and aiming for all 3 now in this to go through 3 figures for the first time in his career. He's got all of his lifts in as well. It could be a help in terms of the total lift. That's something that will become apparent a little bit later on. You don't need to be told the importance to so many athletes of the total lift competition, as that opens the door for more competitors to be crowned European champion. So Giga Chikava, 100. And that is a good, solid way to get his competition wrapped up. He gets his 100, he gets a new lifetime best, 3 lifetime bests. Started at 87 coming into this morning, and now he's hit 100 all in the space of 25 minutes. He's added 13 kilos onto his lifetime best. And we've seen this particularly from Georgia. They will find new competitors, whether there's coordination impairment involved or not, start them off in competition at quite a low weight. But then those weights get heavier and heavier as competition goes on and the years go on and medals start being won. This is a nice start to the career of Giga Chigava. And we can say exactly the same for Gabriela de Cristina. 101 in the second round. And this for 102. And this would be for a lifetime best from what I can see, a third one. So he's already broken through the 100 barrier, and this to aim for a little bit more. Well, there are still prospects of medals being won out of this group, potentially. So now fighting to keep that under control. Yep, he's got it. 3 white lights for Gabriela de Cristina. So he's got them all in the bag. Well, that's good. So 301 of a total lift, which might be worth remembering. Solidly done. Very nicely done. Super. He looks a really good prospect, certainly very exciting in the Worlds last year. He came very, very close. 4th in the best lift, bronze in the total lift in the rookies last year. On we go. Kuanish Vaktuli of Kazakhstan, 112, 117 already. So again, this would be very useful in the total if Nana Tunkel has decided to leap above him, by the way, in terms of the weights in this final round. So we'll see how that comes out. Here he comes then. His heaviest attempt, 120. No lift press sequence from all the referees. So he finishes on 117. At the moment, he is in 3rd position in this Group B, with Group A still to come. This is where we wait. This is where he has to wait. Just couldn't quite get it properly under control.
If this lift is
couldn't keep the press.
He will be ranked 3rd in the men's 54-kilogram category. Group B.
Perfectly level. As Nana Tunkel comes on now, and this is opportunity to leap above Rakatuli, but that's only in terms of the open competition. He's already 3rd in terms of the European Championship, which is the reason why we're here. So right now in the bronze medal position, but still that Group A to come. 4 sets of medals up for grabs, remember? Although for him, 2. In terms of the elites, it is the European Championships, it is the European Open Championships as well, where those from outside Europe come into consideration. But Nando Tunkel, who's certainly lifted heavier than this in his career, the Paralympic Games bronze medalist from Rio, gets it 2-1, and that has been a good, solid morning of lifting for Nando Tunkel. He takes the lead by a long way in terms of the total lift, 331 in the total lift, so he's 30 clear in that. He's in contention for it right now anyway. There's still a few more to go for 3 successful lifts out of 3 in this group, but he's got that, he's nailed it well. That's very well put in. Perfect technique.
The bar is now loaded for his 3rd attempt, representing Armenia, Wppo Tbilisi.
So next up, Artur Babian, who missed his opening attempt to 135, but he got it perfectly in round 2, and now going for 145. And he's still a next-gen competitor as well, Babian, with silver in the next-gen in both the bench lift and the total lift last year in Cairo at the Worlds, and 4th in the rookie in the World Juniors previously in Dubai 2 years earlier. Bronze in the World Cup circuit in Tbilisi last year in this venue. So not wasting any time in this. 145, Babian still with 80 seconds left on the clock. Well, that took a while to get finished, and the left hand leading ahead of the right, hence it is no lift from any of the referees. Wasn't an equal press on the way. Left arm hit the top first, but 135 right now in silver medal position. Either Babian, 135. Only got the middle lift.
If this lift is successful,
not much that we'll learn from that angle, but a lot from this.
The bar is now loaded.
Left arm leading the way, and it hit the top first, and then the right arm caught up. Not the equal press throughout, so gets voted down. Final lift in Group B, Wppo Tbilisi of Hungary. 148 is target here. He's got his 2 successful lifts today. So this to get 3 from 3, and this to give him a very solid target in terms of the total lift. So 148 for Wppo Tbilisi. Twice the next-gen world champion.
No lift.
Doesn't get it, press sequence all 3. So he ends on 145, and well, that sees him miss out then in terms of the total lift.
Record holder representing Hungary, Wppo Tbilisi. Ladies and gentlemen,
was the press sequence he was voted down on? You might have thought there was a bit of
4-kilogram category.
Was there a bit of bounce?
Group B.
Irrespective of that, actually, yeah, right arm was leading the way, so it's not an equal press. And obviously, there are various exemptions as well that to be watched out for many of the competitors. Which sometimes we have information about, and sometimes we don't. So that's Group B, and Speni is still leading the way on 145, Arta Babi on 135, 121 Nando Tunkel, and he's the one who leads in terms of the total lift, 331. That's certainly gettable for the rest, you'd imagine. Group A to come. A lot of those names. Burlon, Davidson, Bako, Christos, Balinets, Akturk. But George Speni who leads it. 145 for him for Hungary. Arta Babian in second for now for Armenia, 135. Nando Tunkel third, 121. Group A is on the way.
The athletes competing in the men's 54 kilogram category, Group A.
And here are the Group A competitors for this men's up to 54 kilo final.
Your athletes competing in the men's 54 kilogram category, Group A, representing Hellas, Demetrios Pakokristos, representing Turkey, Serkan Kakmaz, representing Great Britain, Finley Davidson, representing France, Axel Bourlon, representing Turkey, Mohamed Akturk, and representing Russia, Vladimir Balinets. Ladies and gentlemen, your athletes representing the men's 54 kilogram category.
So those are the 6 going in Group A, 12 in total in this competition in this 54 kilo final. You've seen them, Demetrios Pakokristos of Greece, Serkan Çakmaz of Turkey, Finley Davidson of Great Britain, Axel Bourlon of France, Mohamed Akturk of Turkey, and Vladimir Balinets of Russia. Going all the way up to 173 for Balinets. They are all from Europe in this, so all going for the European Championship. Mohamed Khan Akturk as well, 170. Basically the top 3 have been European Championship medalists. Pakokristos as well. Çakmaz European silver last time out. This should be tasty. This should be competitive. There's only 8 kilos between the top 5 targets, and Pakokristos might be able to have a major leap up if he gets to 152. Watch this space. Balinets has been European champion. Akturk is European champion. Bourlon likewise at different weights. And Finley Davidson, well, how well he's rising. Came on the scene in the last year or so.
bar to 152 kilograms. Rack height 3.
Yeah. I only got one question. So is that all you got? You go big or stronger. You push harder. Is that all you got? You climb higher, faster. So is that all you got? You put your best in the rest in. No resting. Is that all you got? So you a victor. I only got one question. So is that all you got? Yeah, look at you now. So is that all you got? Take a look at you now. So is that all you got? Look at you now. Is that all you got? Yeah, I only got one question. So is that all you got?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2026 European Open Championship Men's 54 kilogram category, Group A. And we begin our competition in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you ready for some powerlifting? Our first athlete for his first attempt, representing Hellas, Dimitros Bakokristos.
Group A, it is 6 men battling for the medals here. And it is, to start off for Greece, Dimitros Bakokristos, the former European champion from 2015, Eger in Hungary. Silver in 2013 in Lexin in Russia. World Championship bronze twice over, 2017 in Mexico City, 2019 in Astana, and bronze in 2 Paralympic Games, 2016 in Rio, 2021 in Tokyo. So he has form, he has history, he has a lot of medals to prove it. The man they call Bako, when they're not calling him Dimitrios. From Preveza in Greece of the Egmont Ionina Club. And kicking off here with 152. That didn't take long at all. 3 white lights. There you go. We have a new leader. 152 overtakes Gergo Speni just like that. Good lift. Good leader.
Please load the bar to 157 kilograms. Rack height
Could he
2.
pick up another European medal? 1 gold and 2 silvers previously. Silver at this venue 4 years ago. It's more than possible for him.
The bar is now loaded for his first attempt, representing France, Axel Bourlon.
Right then, here's a man who's topped the standings before. Reigning European champion. Within these 4 walls in 2022. Silver in Berck-sur-Mer in France, up in the north coast in 2018. Silver in the Paralympic Games in Tokyo 5 years ago. From Handisport Rouen and for France, Axel Bourlon.
One minute, 1 minute remaining.
So here he comes, looking for the lead on 157, Axel Bourlon.
C'est plus
That's
facile.
perfect.
Good lift.
3 white lights for Bourlon, and he goes into the lead. So originally he was looking at 167, 157 instead. He's got that. That was good. That's the lead. A lot of jostling we're going to have in this opening round. There's no doubt about that.
Spot loaders, please hold the bar to 158 kilograms, rack height 7.
Excellently done.
The bar is now loaded for his first attempt, representing Great Britain, Finlay Davidson.
Finlay Davidson is next to go for Great Britain, qualified for the Commonwealth Games, which is a fab achievement. He's going to love that in Glasgow. I think so many who've qualified for it will do so. 4th in the World Juniors in the next gen in 2023 in Dubai. Gold in the Irish Invitational in Dublin last year. 18th in the World Championships last year. And going for a good target here, I'll tell you, 158. He lifted 156 in Cairo at the World, so this would be a lifetime best attempt for him here.
1 minute remaining.
Originally he was putting himself down for 166, but then when you see the lifetime best tally, it's not going to be the case. So Finlay Davidson for Scotland and Britain, 158. He's absolutely sailed through that. No bother at all. He's got that. 158, and he's into the lead for Britain. He's, well, at worst, at the very worst, in this opening round, he's going to be 4th. Very professionally done. And away he goes. Good, solid, proper lift by him all the way up. Bar ended up where it had begun, which is what the refs are watching out for. Nice job.
Now loaded for his first attempt, representing Russia, Vladimir Balinets.
Now, this is the man who was supposed to be going for the heaviest tally in this opening round, but he's not doing that. Vladimir Balinets, who finished 8th in the World Championships in Cairo. Silver in the total lift. Went up to 162 in that, did Balinets. That was in the 49 kilo final. Well, he's been European champion before. A couple of World Championship bronzes on top of the one he claimed last year. Twice European champion Balinets. Asia Oceania Open gold in 2015 as well, when that was in Kazakhstan in Almaty. So Balinets here going for 163, which would be a little bit heavier than what he did in Cairo. He's got it. 2-1 in his favor, 163. Originally he was aiming at 173. Don't worry about that. Very well put away.
Spot loaders load the bar to
2-1 in his favor.
65 kilograms.
Silver in Tokyo at the Paralympic Games.
The bar is now loaded.
That's a good way to start.
For his first attempt, representing Turkey, Serkan Kakmaz.
So now another man who's hit the top in the Europeans, the reigning European champion from here 4 years ago. It's Serkan Çakmaz for Turkey, 165. We've actually got a man too early. Aktürk won the gold, Çakmaz the silver. But he was on the podium, aiming for the same again here. Silver here. 4 years ago, the man from Antalya, 7th in the previous Euros in Berksumer. And this is for
1 minute remaining.
165. He's one of the few to have set his mark and stuck to it in this opening round. And he's got it. So 2-1 in his favor. There was a little hop right at the top of the press, and the center referee voted him down on it. The other two
Loaders, please load the
looked
bar
okay
to
from their angle.
170 kilograms. Rack height 13.
165, just about okay. Yeah, see, there was a little bit of a dip with the right hand, which may not have been obvious from
now loaded.
The angle with the naked eye. It certainly was for a center referee. He voted him down on it. He survived. This is the European champion from 4 years ago. Mohamed Aktürk for Turkey. Gold here. The man from Dushka. 5th in the total lift at the World Championships in Cairo back in October. 15th in the best lift in the main competition. Mesut Yilmaz and Yasin Aydin been as coaches for a few years, and we always state time and again these are the regular coaches, not referring to the people on stage, unless we're saying that. So Mohamed Aktürk is going here for 170. This would be a lifetime best, lifted 161 in his rise up the table. Got all of his lifts in Cairo. Turns 26 in a couple of weeks' time, end of March. This for the lead with 1 to go. It might be a Turkey 1-2 by the end of this round.
No,
he doesn't get it.
Press sequence.
Misses out on the press sequence.
So
that is the only miss, and what a miss.
The first round of the men's 54
well, he was looking to add
category.
9 onto the lifetime best that he has. He doesn't get it.
Spot loaders, please load the bar to 160 kilograms. Rack height 2.
Well, it was on the press sequence. And again, from the overhead shot, it's lovely, but we don't get to learn anything from that.
The bar is now loaded for his second
left arm leading the way.
Representing Hellas.
They all voted him down. So that was the only miss in round 1. As we go into round 2, and Demetrios Bakokristos. So it is Serkan Çakmaz who leads for Turkey, 165. Vladimir Balinet second for Russia, 163. Finley Davidson in the bronze medal position for Britain, 156. Bakokristos then going for 160. Missed 162 in Cairo in the last round. This to overtake his
Dinatros
best from
Andras, good
last year, and he's
lift.
done it. 160. Bako Christos successful.
That's 2 for 2 for Dimitros Bako Christos.
And that puts him for now into the bronze medal position above Finley Davidson,
Please hold the bar to
who has a
163
response to come, and it will be
kilograms, right height 7.
very swift.
The bar is now loaded for his second attempt, representing Great Britain, Finley Davidson.
And here is the response. Finley Davidson. Well, he's firmly in lifetime best territory now. Lifted 156 in the previous round. 158 is the best mark we have for him. There were competitions in Britain a few weeks ago. This is for 163. This to push him back into bronze medal position. He would go level with Ballinets, but Ballinets is on 163 first, so that's his mark. Davidson would nestle in behind him into the bronze medal position again. He's definitely in the fight for medals now. From Fife in Scotland.
One minute remaining.
Getting successful in this circuit, definitely. And he's still only 21 as well. But this, it will be a test. It's a test which didn't last very long at all, and he's passed it. 3 white lights. Nice.
Good lift. That's 2 for 2.
Finley Davidson gets it back to the bronze medal position, 163, and he's got his first 2 lifts as well. So the total lift is on for him as well. 2 sets of senior medals on the way. He got that stop sequence. Yeah, perfect, really. Sold the lift well, got the press.
The bar is now loaded for his second attempt.
Refs were satisfied. It went back to the point where it started. Gets the lift. And he goes into bronze. This man remains silver. He's also going for 163 here. Axel Bourlon for France. European champion from 4 years ago. Remember, we're going every 2 years from here on in. 16th in the worlds last year in Cairo. The man from Rouen, he's been a 4 times world championship campaigner. Mehdi Ourizat, who's been his coach for a few years. And he's plenty of time to get himself composed.
A minute, 1 minute remaining.
Plenty of French supporters for him in the auditorium. So Axel Bourlon. This is for 163. And that's a good lift. 3 white lights for him. He's got it. Bourlon did a good job. So he's on 163 as well. So he tucks in behind Vladimir Ballinets and Finley Davidson. They're all on 163. Ballinets got there first for second place. Davidson afterwards for third. And now Bourlon goes to the 4th. And they're all going to have to think heavily about what they want to aim for in the final round. Remembering that Aktürk, who missed out in the opening round for Turkey, he has to come out as well and will be aiming for higher.
The bar is now loaded.
So right now, basically all 6 in this group are aiming for a medal in one way or another. That's some going. They really are all pushing it in this first competition of these European Championships. So now Vladimir Ballinets for Russia. He's been a European champion as well, remember. 2013 and 2015. The Asia Oceania gold too in Almaty. Silver in Beijing last year in the World Cup there. The man from Yakutsk. So this for 166. This for the lead. Strong lift, good lift, 3 white lights. He is in front. Balinets leads in the penultimate round. 2 to go. Balinets in front. And he's only 4 kilos off the lead in the total lift with 1 lift to go. How about that? He's looking to become a European champion for the 3rd time, and he is well in the fight for it.
For his 2nd attempt, representing Turkey, Muhammed Khan Aktor.
So 2 to go, both for Turkey in this middle round of the 3. And it is Muhammed Aktor who comes out first, the European champion from 4 years ago. And he's aiming here for the mark he missed last time, 170. This would be a lifetime best.
If this lift is successful, it would put him in 1st place for best lift.
For a lifetime best by 9.
1 minute remaining.
Very close to total lift medal in Cairo last year at the World Championships. 170. So here's the lift. Solid lift, trying to keep it stable if he can. And he can. 3 white lights. Aktor got it this time, 170. And he is in the lead. He's in the gold medal position. I'm not going to say yet that will guarantee him a medal, but it might do.
Spot loaders, please load the bar to 1.
It was a brilliant lift from the defending European champion.
Rack height 3.
How effective it was.
The bar is now loaded for his 2nd attempt, representing Turkey.
Now, it was the 49 kilo final in which he won the gold 4 years ago, and this is a weight division up. Turkey 1, Russia 2, Turkey 3, and this is the man in 3rd, looking to be the leader. Serkan Çakmaz, going for 171. Well, he was down the way in Dubai 3 years ago at the Worlds. He finished 13th there. 11th last year in Cairo. Silver in Berg Sumer. And then Tbilisi in 2022.
One minute remaining.
Can he get himself another European medal here? He lifted 170 in Cairo. So this by 1 kilo is a lifetime best attempt if he can get that raised all the way up. He can't. It's 2-1 against on that press. Didn't hit the top. two of the referees felt. Right side referee gave it to him. The other two, the center referee and the left side referee, did not.
Spot loaders, please load the bar to 164 kilograms.
They felt there was a bit more to give there.
On to the third and final round of the men's 54 kilogram category, Group A.
So he misses out. He's still in the bronze medal position. He may still have a chance in terms of the total lift, but he's missed one and Akturk has missed one. There may be quite a lot of medals up for grabs in the total lift. And this man has got a big chance in it. Wppo Christos has got his first two lifts in, and this for an attempt at 164. So Wppo Christos, the former European champion, this to take the lead in the total lift. He may yet be on the podium again. Well, he's looked to get that raised properly. Yep, he's got it, 2-1 in his favour. Now the centre referee voted him down, the two side referees. Perfect.
That's a good
very, very well achieved. So he does lead in the total lift. He's got all of his attempts in. And Wppo Christos is fourth in the best lift, but he leads the total lift on 476. The worst case scenario for him in that is that he finished fourth in that as well. Wait and see. But this right now has him in the lead in the total lift and fourth in the best lift in the European Champions for the B title. So Finley Davidson currently lies fifth on 163. This for another lifetime best attempt to add 5 onto it for 168. This would put him in the lead in the total lift by around 13, if he gets it. Well, a very good morning, very good early morning for those of you of his supporters who might have got up very early to watch this. Trying to make sure all his fans back home in Scotland can go to bed happy again. Finley Davidson, 168, so he would go second in the best lift and he would lead the total lift.
1 minute remaining.
If he gets this. Big lifetime best attempt. Well, that's hit the top from Davidson. He's got it! 3 white lights for Finley Davidson. He's got all his attempts in. He leads the total lift. He goes into silver medal in the best lift.
Finley's looking hench these days.
Great chance he's leaving here with a medal. At least one medal. Maybe loads. Brilliant lift. Got that absolutely spot on. So 489 is his total lift. He does win a medal for that in the total lift. It will be bronze at the very, very worst for him. Davidson at worst in the best lift in the main event, if you like. It would be fifth at worst if all of these marks are good. We will see if they are. Axel Borlon going for 170. He too aiming for the lead in the total lift. And in the best lift, he would go in the second place behind Mohamed Akturk, who's already on 170. So a couple of reasons why he's going for this. He'd match Akturk. He would also take the lead in the total lift ahead of Finley Davidson by 1 kilo. The total lift has definitely put an extra complexion on these major championships. So Brawl on 170. To be potentially a European champion again. So Brawl on 170. Did he keep that? No, he didn't keep it clean all the way. Press sequence, he misses out. So Borlon is in 6 spots, and the defending champion is dethroned. And his chance of taking the lead in the total lift and maybe getting another European gold medal, that's gone as well. He's on 320 in the total lift. And that has him down the standings in it. He's 5th in that, so he misses out.
The bar is now
not an equal press. They did all vote him down on the press, not on the stop. I thought there might have been a little bit of a bounce off the chest, but anyway, he wasn't voted down on that, but he was voted down on the press. 163 is what he ends up on. So Finley Davidson in the total lift has at least a silver now. Vladimir Balinets for Russia going for gold in everything. Balinets, the twice European champion. So this to overtake Akturk, to go into the gold medal position. There's 2 to lift after this. And the other story is, he's the only man who can deny now Finley Davidson the total lift gold. So there's a lot on this for Balinets to go into the lead. In both competitions, in the main event, the best lift, but the total lift as well. Balinets, this is it. Ooh, that's rocking and rolling a bit, isn't it? Oh, I'm not sure he's been able to complete that at all. Balinets doesn't get it. So it's bronze for Balinets, and Finley Davidson in the total lift is the European champion. Well, Balinets, you could just see from the start, a few seconds before the start of this replay, that bar was rocking, and you knew then he was going to struggle on the press, and he did. He couldn't get it complete at all. I'm not actually sure he got the stop sequence right, to be honest with you, but they all voted him down on the press. And he is still in 3rd, but can't be denied it. His total lift, by the way, Balinets, 329, and he is in 4th. Serkan Çakmaz. Now then, what a moment for him. Could he be a European champion? If he gets this lift, it will definitely be Turkey 1-2. He's currently in 4th, lifted 165. He missed 171 in the 2nd round, and going for it again here. Akturk after him will be going for 172. So could Turkey have a new European champion here? The 2 Turkish competitors have already missed one, so that's why Davidson is the European champion now in the total lift.
1 minute remaining.
Çakmaz, 171. Can he get this lift complete? Did he hit the top there? Not sure he did. He didn't. He did not. Mehmet Akturk is the European champion again, and Çakmaz finishes in 4th place. Mehmet Akturk takes the gold for Turkey. They miss out on a 1-2. They have a 1 and 4 instead. Finley Davidson wins the silver. Vladimir Balinets the bronze. And Davidson wins the total lift. All of this, he just couldn't get it back to where he started from. And it's his second miss, and he does not get on the podium at all.
Turkey, Mohamed Khan Aktürk.
Well, what a luxury for Mohamed Khan Aktürk to come onto stage knowing that he is European champion again. He's claimed the crown once more. He did it 4 years ago, and he's a European champion here in the 54 kilos. This is also for bronze in the total lift, ahead of Nando Tunkel, who was third in that. Dimitrios Bakokristos has won the silver in the total lift, 4.76. Finley Davidson has won gold for Britain in the total lift. And Aktürk, the European champion,
1 minute remaining.
does it again. His second European crown. And this is kind of like the last lap, a lap of honor. 172. So many misses in this final round. He's not been overtaken. Aktürk takes the gold. Does he take another successful lift? Oh, he's steadily there up towards the top.
It is a
Good lift, 3 white lights. Aktürk takes the gold again. Oh, 172. And just like that, he leads up to third in the total lift tonight. Nando Tunkel.
Third place for total.
Wow, what a superb combination for Mohamed Aktürk, the European champion. Again,
kilogram category Group A. Please remain seated.
He is denied
Victory
Nando Tunkel.
ceremony.
Bronze in the total lift. Aktürk snatches that as well. But he's got a massive amount to celebrate, and you can see that starting backstage. Quality lift. Got it right. Good push. Nice press. And he made it. 172 for Mohamed Aktürk. That's a lifetime best. He's added 11 kilos onto it. He knew straight away.
This will be the
Mohamed
first
Aktürk
victory
does it again.
ceremony in the 2026 European
And takes the gold for Turkey.
Championships. For the men's 54 kilogram category, Group B and Group A.
So victory ceremony on the way. It is only, remember, the best lift that is presented on stage. The total lift will be backstage. Mohamed Aktürk of Turkey takes the gold, 172. Finley Davidson of Great Britain, the silver, 168. And Vladimir Balimets of Russia, the bronze, 166. And the 1, 2, 3 in the total lift. Davidson won for Britain. Bakokristos 2 for Greece. And Aktürk 3 for Turkey. The victory ceremony is on the way.
It is a good.
So Mohamed Akturk takes the gold for Turkey in the best lift. Finley Davidson and Brendan the silver. Vladimir Malets across the bars. And Finley Davidson, the total lift European champion. Michael Christos, the silver in that. European Open champion, so they get additional medals as well. Akturk Davidson, Vladimir Malets, 1, 2, 3 in the European Open as well, but the European Championship is the reason why we're here. Well, what a success for Akturk to become European champion again. Finley Davidson, this competition started, what, I think about 5 a.m. for him back home, 9 a.m. here in Georgia. Whereas Akturk and Balinets are from more agreeable time zones. Turkey is just about next door to Georgia. It's still something like a 2-hour flight from Istanbul to Tbilisi. Davidson and Balinets have had quite a journey. Not the same journey. Had quite the time to get here. Definitely competent, definitely competitive. We saw that in the final round with so many misses, but a few very important games, particularly from Mohamed Akturk, who had the great luxury of going back up on stage with the gold.
Ladies and
already
gentlemen,
secured.
it is now time for the victory ceremony for the men's 54-kilogram category, Group A and B. Please welcome the medalists.
Here come the top three. Well, what a competition for both, I'll tell you. Both the best lift winners and the total lift winners, two of whom are on stage.
Presented by Carolyn Gauthier, WPPO Project Manager.
There's Caroline Gauthier, by the way, who's presenting the medals here.
Bronze medalist representing Russia, Vladimir Balinets.
Vladimir Balinets picking up the bronze medal for Russia when he's already been twice European champion. Tried for a hat-trick, missed his last attempt of 171. He got his previous two of 163, 166, but the moment he was given the bar was rocking and rolling a little bit. The two bronze medals for the European Championship and the European Open Championship, which means there's 4 medals coming to Britain. Finley Davidson, he's the European champion in the total lift. He's the silver medalist in the best lift at these Europeans, with the Commonwealth Games to come that he'll be representing Scotland in Scotland, in Glasgow. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Representing Turkey, Muhammed Khan.
And it is back-to-back European titles for Turkey for Muhammed Khan Aktur. Gold here 4 years ago. And the man from Dushka has done it again. He missed his first attempt of 170. He got it second time around. 172 he also lifted. It's bronze in the total lift. And in the best lift, Muhammed Aktur is the European champion for Turkey.
Behind.
Well, he hasn't dropped much today, but he dropped the flag. Never mind. It's gold. What
Ladies
a champion again. Magnificent.
For our medalists. We now conclude the session for the men's 54 kilogram
Other great champions
category.
watching another
We
champion being
invite you
crowned.
to join us in about 30 minutes.
So Muhammed Khan Aktur takes the gold for Turkey. Finley Davidson, the silver for Great Britain, also taking the total lift gold, and Vladimir Balinets the bronze for Russia.
45 kilogram category, Group B and Group A.
Well, Aktur absolutely nailed that final lift. Almost a Turkey 1-2, but unfortunately for his teammate, Serkan Çakmaz just missed the final amount, and Finley Davidson will be beaming all week, I think, don't you? He's the European total lift champion. So that ceremony is not due to be on the stage, it's backstage, so you can ask your friends to see if they can get you a video of that. That doesn't tend to be on our live coverage, which is on the World Powerlifting Facebook. And hey, if you're a YouTube person, it's on the Easy Sports YouTube as well. There's the family photo from a Turkey point of view. A prime photo taker as well. So that, the first medals decided this week in Tbilisi. We are back for women's competition in 30 minutes time. Live coverage starting in 20. The women's 41 and 45 kilo finals. That'll be a lot of fun. Catch you for that shortly. But for now, the gold medal's going to Turkey and Great Britain.
Up to 41 and 45 kilogram category, Group B will begin in 30 minutes.
say my name. I'm in the say my name. I'm in the say my name. I'm in the say my name.
Why play true? Play true for joy. Play true for respect. Play true for fairness.
5 minutes remaining
For
for
inclusion.
changes to